Hello, my blockhead beauties. Welcome to another episode of A Day in the Life of a Blockhead. Now, today, my guest is Crystal, and she's from Florida. Say hi, Crystal.
Hi.
Awesome. Crystal, so now we gotta know, how old were you when you first fell in love with New Kids, and what was the song that did it for you?
It was on MTV. It was The Right Stuff. It was November 14th, 1988. I had gotten hit by a car, so I was home from school watching MTV.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay. So you was at home and you was watching MTV and they came on the TV. Did you lose your mind? Did you think, "Oh, how cute?"
Oh, I fell in love right then and there.
Yeah. Who's your favorite?
Danny.
Danny, you a Danny girl? Okay. Awesome. So now when you was little, did you do what most of us did and you had your walls plastered with like the posters and everything?
Oh, yes. My walls were plastered. When my mom remodeled my room, we had the curtains and the bedspread, and my dad made me a bunk bed with no bottom bunk and had a rail across it, and we hung New Kids curtains. So I had a place underneath to go. I had all the dolls, the stage, the plushies, the slippers, the nightgowns, the phone.
That is so awesome. Oh my God, did you call the 900 number?
Yes, I got in trouble.
I think we all did. Oh my God, that's awesome. So then now, did you get a chance to see them when you was younger?
Yes, my first concert was in 1991.
Oh, 91. Okay, so was that like the Summer Magic Tour?
Um, it wasn't the Summer Magic Tour. It was the one before that.
The Hanging Tough Tour? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so then tell us about that. What was that experience like? Did you write on your clothes and get all the buttons and stuff ready?
No, my mom took me and my best friend and a girl named Morgan who I babysat, and we had to sit there and not scream, but we still screamed and we jumped up, and my mom would get mad and yelling. But me and my best friend, we didn't have a voice the next day.
Well, yeah, because you were so excited that we're like right in front of you, right?
Well, we were in the nosebleed seats. This was in Philadelphia at the Spectrum when the Spectrum was still there.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so then now take us there. You're there as a child. You're so excited. I know your mom told you not to scream, but I think as adolescents we can't help it. I think the minute they went on stage, he lost his
Yes,
mind.
yes. I do remember one specific part. There was a girl to the left of us, like probably above the stage, that had a sign that said, "Donnie, will you marry me?" He stopped the show and asked all the girls in the audience if he should marry her. And everybody screamed no.
Oh my god. That's so heartbreaking and funny at the same time. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, so then now in 94 they broke up. How did that make you feel?
Well, before they broke up, they had the Face the Music tour,
Mhm.
and they were doing small venues, and it was without John. And they were in South Philly on South Street performing there, and me and my best friend and her twin sister went to that. And Danny had just had a baby, and we had stuffed animals we were throwing up onto the stage, and somebody dropped the battery, and I threw that up on stage, just not thinking, threw that up. Jordan stopped, almost tripped over, and said, "Now who threw the battery?" And I kind of ducked down because I was really close to the stage and everybody was pointing to me.
Oh my god. Oh, a bunch of snitches. No, I get it. So then, oh, you must have been scared. So were they upset? Like, was he?
Oh no, they weren't upset. They were fine. And then Joey wiped his face with a towel and threw it into the audience, and I caught it, but then three other girls grabbed a hold of it, and I said, wait a minute, and I just ripped it into different pieces and handed each girl a piece.
Okay, see, well, that's kind of like what we do. We try to share, but I'm not sure if I would break it. I don't know. But that was a nice thing to do of you. And so now, okay, so you got to see them right before they broke up.
Yeah.
Many of us haven't been able to see them at that time like that. We just know that they broke up and then we were devastated. So when they did break up, how did that make you feel?
I was sad, but I still listened to the music all the time. Me and my best friend, we would be singing their songs and doing their dances and everything. And, we would talk about how she would marry Joey and I would marry Danny and we would live on the same street. Our kids would be best friends and whatnot.
Yep, that's kind of like what we did too, me and my bestie. That's awesome. So then now, okay, in 99, some
Hmm.
of them were doing solo tours. Did you
Hmm.
get Jordan's album? Did you get Joey's? Like what happened? Tell us about that.
In 99, I had my first baby and I had bought Joey's CD, Stay the Same.
Hmm.
And I made a video of my baby, Alex, who's now 22 now. And I played the Stay the Same background music while doing the video.
Hmm. Oh my God, so yeah.
Um, and Jordan was touring. And Jordan, when I lived in Scotland, Jordan was on a tour, but I found out too late that he was at the Hard Rock in London. I was there a day later. So,
What? Oh my God, you missed them by a day.
and then I found out Danny had joined another band and did the song The One.
Hmm.
And they had toured in Edinburgh, Scotland. And I was too late for that one.
Oh my God, no. Did you get to see them at all in their single tours?
No, every TV show or movie that Donnie did, I watched avidly. I do have to say that my favorite one is the one where he plays the special needs person and talks about Mr. Gray. I can't remember the name of that one.
Yes, yes, I know exactly the movie you're talking about. I can't remember the name either right now, but I know it. Oh, Dreamcatcher, Dreamcatcher.
Yes.
Yes, yes. I
And the other ones I like is Saw. But when I watched The Sixth Sense, I had to watch it 3 times to realize Donnie killed Bruce Willis. I was like, that can't be Donnie because he was skin and bone.
Mm-hmm. Well, he was very dedicated in that role, even though it was for a few minutes, and he really did lose the weight to look like that. That man is amazing. He's very dedicated to his craft. I can tell you that.
I still watch every show.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching Very Scary People, catching up on that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh my God. So now in 2008, they got back together. Now, most of us probably didn't think that that was even going to happen because there was a show on MTV or something that was trying to get them to get together for one night and it didn't happen. So, where were you?
When I lived in Scotland, they had a show where they would have um, celebrities play representatives of tourist resorts and things like that. And Jordan was on that one.
Mm.
And I watched that one. He was a little more chunkier and he got sick on the show. So he missed half the show and it was like a week long. So I did see that one. Now in 2008, I was pregnant with my second child. And when they came to the UK, they announced it in London. Um, I think it was Tower Records they did. Um, it was on Oxford. And I went to that one. I stood in line, but to get the bracelets to do the meet and greet then, but I was too late. But I did stay for the concert that they had, the little concert. My husband went with me. That was his first and only New Kids experience.
What was that like, the husband going with you?
He was really protective because I was 7 months pregnant, and uh, it was a huge crowd,
Right.
and I was excited, and, you know, he was just worried about me.
He just wanted to make sure you was okay to the point where he went with you. Is he a fan or no?
No,
No, no.
he's goth.
He's goth. Oh, he's my kind of guy. I'm goth too, outside of this. But yeah. So, oh my God. So he really went just to support you. I think that's amazing. Make
Hmm.
sure that you was okay. But now you're surrounded by a bunch of other blockheads. Like, how did that make you feel? Because when they came back together in 2008, I didn't even really know there was this thing called blockheads, right? And then I thought, oh, it's just gonna be there. It's just gonna be me and a few other girls. And when I got there, it was, oh my God, so many. And it made me feel awesome that I wasn't the only one. So what was that like for you?
Well, I kept telling my husband, where we stayed in a hotel not too far from where it was happening. And I told my husband we really should get up really early and go stand in line. No, no, no. Maybe we should go the night before and just camp out, stay up all night, make a thing of it. And he said, no, we'll be fine if we go at the normal time. No, hardly anybody's going to be there. I guarantee you. He was so wrong, and I was so right. And I was so happy I was so right. They had the support and the fans and the girls, and there was guys there too, and everybody was singing. And summertime came on, and that was my jam at the time, and I loved it.
Oh my goodness. So now tell us of a time that you got to go to a concert now as an adult.
Well, I've been to every concert in Philadelphia and Orlando that they've had,
Hmm.
but my most favorite one is the one where it was the bar stage, and I took my best friend as a surprise for VIP because she had never done a VIP, and I had done one already, two already. And she's a Joey girl, and her name's Melissa. Well, I surprised Melissa with the VIP, and she was so excited and she was so nervous. She got drunk.
Go ahead, girl.
She got her drink on. I didn't drink. I stayed sober because I was driving a car,
Hmm.
and she enjoyed it. I enjoyed watching her. We met Danny's dad, Dan Sr. We met Danny's daughter, Chase, Chance. Her name's Chance.
Yeah.
We met Chance. And at one point, Joey, Dirty Dancing, during Dirty Dancing, Joey came down and did his thing right in front of my best friend. And that topped the night for us. That made me happy because I knew she had the time of her life.
So now bring us there. We want to feel that nostalgia moment. When was that moment for you? You see Joey there. Your friend is losing her mind because she's a Joey girl. But
Mm-hmm.
before the concert, didn't you guys have a meet and greet? Because that's usually what happens at these things.
Yes, we had a meet and greet, and she got to stand with Joey. I was going to stand with Danny, but Donnie grabbed me by my neck in a hold like this. And then I kind of grabbed Danny's arm and had him come closer to me. So I had Donnie and Danny.
Oh
And
my God.
and this is when Donnie Loves Jenny came out, and they had discussed on the show about having a child together. And I told Donnie he definitely needs to have another kid with her.
That is awesome. So then you're there. For those of us, for the fans that have never been to Barstool VIP, can you explain the process to them?
Well, if you do a VIP, they take groups of 10 in. So normally you go on Facebook or whatever at the time and meet a bunch of girls and say, okay, usually it's 2 girls per one guy. And you find out what girls want what guy, and you meet up at the concert and you do all that. And they take you in. And I wasn't nervous. I was happy to be there, excited. I had a note, I handed it to Danny and stuff. And then Donnie had grabbed me by my neck because he wanted me. And I was like, okay, who am I to say no to Donnie?
Yeah, for real.
And I mean, it was a night. It was a good night. And if I could go back in time, I would do it again.
Oh my God. So then now, most of us, before we even go to a concert, we have a ritual. Did you have a ritual with your bestie? Did you plan your outfits? Did you buy stuff for the concert? Tell us all about that.
We would go shopping, buy new outfits to wear. And I had lost a lot of weight. So I was wearing nicer clothes. And we were in the hotel room getting ready for the concert. This was in Philadelphia. I had a hotel room. She came and stayed with me because she lives in Philadelphia, but she stayed with me the weekend. And we did our makeup and we were singing the New Kids songs and stuff and doing all of that. And you could hear other blockheads in the hotel singing and doing their thing and getting ready. And we had decided not to wear shirts, New Kid shirts. We wanted to dress nicely,
Mm-hmm.
So, and this is before she knew that she was getting VIP. So I didn't tell her she was getting it until we were on our way. And she's like, why are we going so early? I said, because we're doing VIP.
Oh my God. So did she lose her mind? Like, tell us, you tell her VIP. What's that? Did she say, what's that?
She was surprised and she said, I can't afford that. And I'm like, it's my treat. You don't have to worry about it. You've been my friend for, 25 years, I think it was at the time. So, Blockhead sisters do for each other.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. So in your experience, because you've a blockhead for all these years, what has been your experience with other blockheads?
It's been good. It's been good. All the blockheads that I have met have been very nice and outgoing, and I have made friends for life through Facebook with them and meeting them at meet and greets and going to concerts and seeing them. There are people that I see in Scotland that I see here in Orlando.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it's really a thing, and I was surprised, how worldwide it has become now.
Right. But it's an amazing experience to those that love these guys. So I know that they usually come around when they're most needed. It's like really weird. A lot of us, we've gone through some trials and tribulations, and then the guys come around and they kind of help us and they don't even know that. Did you have an experience like that?
Um, as a teenager, I wasn't in a good place. And I was feeling really low one day, and I've written a note to my mom saying that I was done and I'm ending it. And I'm sorry that I've disappointed her and things like that. And I turned on my radio, and here's Joey belting out, please don't go, girl. I cried, and I cried for hours.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. So Joey, if you get to meet him again, he kind of saved your life and didn't even know it. That's the experience for a lot of us, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love those
When
guys.
my mom passed away in 2009, um, it was right after my birthday, right before my son's first birthday. And all I listened to were Christmas songs, and it was New Kids Christmas songs. And the one that made me cry the most was Missing You Come Christmas.
Yes. Yes, I
And that's the one that hit my heart most. But listening to their music helped me get over the loss of my mom. And every time I miss her, I just think about playing their music, and I play it and I miss her, but she's there. Because every concert I went to as a grown up, when she was still alive, I would call her during the concert so she could be there with me.
Yes. Oh my God, that is so awesome. I love that story. I love that you were able to share in those moments with your mom. That is so great. So then now I do this on every show. I let everyone know that we are not affiliated with New Kids, Wahlburgers, or anything like that. However, should the guys see this, what is your message to them?
Danny, come to Merritt Island and see me. Donnie, I love you. Don't change. I love your little sayings that you do on Twitter and everything, but could you tweet me more?
Well, tell them how to
Danny
find you.
Woods Girl Forever is my Twitter handle.
There you go. There you go. Okay.
And I want more Farmhouse Fixer.
So that's for John. Mm-hmm.
Joe, support your kid more in acting, get him some more shows. And Jordan, we need to see more of Jordan. He's not out there enough.
Yeah,
He doesn't tweet. He's not on Facebook. Come on.
Yeah, we miss him. We miss him. Awesome. Well, thank you for sharing your story. And of course, like I always say to everyone, I mean, NK Airplay Radio, just watch this, listen to NK Airplay, and make sure if you have a story that you come on the show and you tell your story because everybody has one, even if they don't think they do. Everyone started somewhere and ended up here. We still love New Kids as adults and we go crazy and it's awesome. So until then, my Blockhead beauties, stay safe, stay humble, and as always, stay fabulous. Do it with me, girl. Fabulous.
My tattoo.
Oh, yes. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Let's see the tattoo.
The inspiration was Donnie's tattoo for the Blockheads, and I added to it.
NKOTB Love Eternal, Blockhead for Life. Yes, girl. I love
5 hearts for the guys, 5 hearts for all the Blockheads, and the stars are for all the guys.
Nice, nice. Everyone will see that. Yeah, that's what we do. We all get tatted up. I have this one. I have this tattoo here, which is Wahlburgers that I got signed by Mark and Donnie. Then I have another one here that's Blockhead for Life. And then we have the New Kids right here. So, yeah. Definitely. Awesome. Thank you for sharing your tattoo. Oh, my goodness. Okay, one last time. One last time. Stay safe, stay humble, and as always, stay fabulous. Yes, girl. Thank you. Goodbye, everyone. Say bye.
Bye.